late.
I'm sorry. Traffic.
2-hour traffic?
2 hours? Really? Wow. Time is a fugitive.
Yeah. I was just about to leave.
But you stayed. So, why did you call me? Was there something you wanted to tell me?
I just needed to talk to you. It's been a while.
I was out of town.
I know. London. How was it?
Ah, the usual. That old swatter is all talk, but he never shares his secrets. Conference was pretty elementary, just like all the others, basic stuff. Are you sure you want to hear about it?
Yeah. Tell me the basics. Good evening, my friends. We gather here today in this annual meeting to discuss important issues regarding our community practices. I would like to welcome all of you newcomers. As you know, I am Swatter. I am one of the people who care very much about restoring the true meaning of the word sadism, which has been sadly twisted somewhere between pretty sexual fetishes and neurotic social conduct. I am one of those people who take immense pleasure in causing and witnessing a merciless and slow destruction of a human's physical and mental well-being. I am one of those who consider pain to be the most intimate form of relationship one person can ever share with another. And if you, my friend, are here today, you are probably a lot like me. Swatter is the boss of the Dungeoneers. I don't know if there was ever an election, but he's outrageously rich and makes some exquisitely nice torture videos, so the title is fitting. He's known for adopting a lot of children. Really. A lot. Swatter says it is nothing to them. We believe. Incidentally, the taste for torture is by no means correlated to the ability of executing it. That is why we, the Dungeoneers, have set a high standard of excellence in our practices. And that is why we always submit the product of our work for other Dungeoneers to appreciation. So you built your little dungeon beneath your house. You bought all those fancy pieces of equipment. Lured some poor sober home with your sweet talk, and now you want to fill something that is worth watching. Pay close attention to what I will say then. You might learn a thing or two. The first thing you need to understand about torture is that it's always psychological. Blood, mutilation, pain, these are not torture. It is also about how you make the sober experience the process. Operationally, it means a fine torture should last as long as possible. Do not make it quick. Do never make it quick. If you want to really reach the intimate corners of your victim's mind, you should know her well first. Try to explore her likes and dislikes, her fears and anguishes, her phobias and repressions. If you understand that, you can devise a torture in a way that hits her soft spot. Human beings are extremely adaptable. Their minds find ways to settle with the most extreme situations, even suffering. That is why a well-designed dungeon should always be unpredictable. Use different methods, have variety, Give the poor sober hope, only to surprise him with an even worse trick thereafter. One last issue. The one that most newcomers fail to understand is that our goal is not to kill people. Those who want to kill their victims have completely lost touch with the refined delicacy of torture arts. Of course, we may end up killing the victim because we can't handle our devices properly. It is acceptable. At other times, we may push the sober's mind too hard, and he'll reach a state of despair that prevents his mind from functioning, a sort of psychological death, the death of will. That is acceptable as well. We do not want them, however, to escape our dungeons well, because it is both frustrating and dangerous for our social integrity. None of those are the ideal finish for a torture session. No. There is a fine line between the complete destruction of the body and the mind, and being capable mentally and physically of living. There is a grey zone, the brink, the almost. There is a state so bad that anyone in that condition would want to be dead. But we are not the ones to give them that privilege. We want our victims to escape, but not in good condition. The verge of madness and death. That is how we want the sobers to leave our dungeons. Let them have a beautiful escape. Hey, hey!
It was fun anyway. Met a lot of cool people. A new breed of British Dungeoneers. They've got a whole new perspective on Dungeoneering. Interesting chaps.
Any particular interesting chaps?
You know, they're all particularly interesting to me.
Right. That is one resolute rain.
You said you needed to talk to me. I believe you haven't been waiting 2 hours to tell me about the rain. What do you have in mind?
You're right. There is something else I want to say. I'm just not sure how I have the guts to do so.
Come on. I'm sure you have the guts. You're pretty gutsy. Gutsy man.
Okay, here it goes. I love you, daily. I love you strongly, passionately, obsessively, compulsively, physically, mentally. I love you in every way a human being could possibly love something. I crave for your presence every single second of my waking day. I love you very much.
You've already told me that. Many times.
Daly's the author of Candlefingers, my all-time favorite video. Daly's also my all-time favorite person, left home at 13, had travelled half the world by 20, and today at 27 to 28, is one of the most popular Dungeoneers for making spectacular videos and being so likeable. Daly can seem extremely passionate and completely careless at the same time. That's why I hate the fact that I love Daly so much. I know, but my need to repeat this won't go away until I get an actual reaction.
Oh, you are adorable, Verge.
Verge is a high school librarian and media specialist who also tries to be a Dungeoneer in his spare time. He considers himself to be extremely clever and efficient in making interesting and evocative videos. No one seems to agree. He blames his depression for not having done a single decent video or anything worth noting in his life for the last 3 years. He blames Daly for his depression.
Sometimes, I wish I could take you to my dungeon. We would have a great time.
That's against the rules.
Rules! You and your little rules! That's why things never work out for you.
Who said that?
I did. I should go now. I haven't unpacked even.
Okay. Goodbye then.
Goodbye. Go find yourself some sober and stress out.
Yeah, I might just do that. Hey guys, this is Phobia, playing Beautiful Escape Dungeoneer. Hope you enjoyed the little intro with Daly and Verge there. I'd like to thank Dorian Dawes for doing that for me. It was really nice of him to do Daly's voice. So yeah, hope to be here. He'll be constantly. He'll keep doing that for me. Hopefully, because he's awesome. I'll put a link in the description to if you want to go to his channel. He's really good. He likes to rant a lot, but who doesn't? So yeah, go check out his channel. Okay, I should go home before anything else. I mustn't forget to stop at Laurie's. I get some supplies before I take anyone home. So basically, that's the idea. You're a Dungeoneer. Well, he's absolutely shit, apparently. And you have to take people home and torture them, which is obvious. So yeah, this is my home, my only safe haven in the world. And also the place I hate the most. Probably because it's just a constant reminder of how lonely I am. So yeah, as we can tell, Verge really likes Daly. Poor guy. Daly's a complete dick. I don't know, I wouldn't, it's like, he doesn't want to give a reaction. It's a bit, I can understand he's a bit annoyed about it, but I wouldn't blame your depression on someone, my god. Okay. Anything in the bin? No, there isn't. Oh. Music! Still ruined my commentary! There's some old photos from when Daly worked as a model. Ooh.
Life is fantasy of seeing humanity.
See why he's into Daly? I should probably throw them away. No! I wouldn't! Dungeoneer's website! This is sadforsobers.com, the Dungeoneer's website. The place where I sadly spend most of the free time watching other people's videos, discussing pointless matters on the forums, and being mad about what they say regarding my own videos. The content of this page is so open and explicit that regular people think it's fake. Welcome to Sad for Sobers, home of Dungeoneers, the online source for torture, mutilation, humiliation, and sadistic material. Here you'll find the best scores, scream, pain, and the light of the web, all inside the most terrifying dungeons in the world. If you want to join the Dungeoneers, send an email to applications will be considered on a case-by-case basis. Latest video reviews. Daly's last video, what I call true work of art. Bringing renowned members of society brilliantly designed underground galleries. Daly never ceases to innovate on surprising torture methods. Using a cleverly applied throat needle, the poor sober scream were accompanied by pain previously heard of, taking away the hope and most of the limbs from the victim. The sweet torture session expected edited brutal escape. Fuck you, Daly! Fuck you, man. Okay. So we're gonna head off to Laurie first, after we've shaved. So I'll see you guys in a bit.